Aloha and welcome to Kaanapali Beach, one of Maui's most beautiful stretches of shoreline. Today we're showing you our top 3 snorkeling spots. We'll be swimming with Hawaiian green sea turtles, exploring vibrant coral reefs, and experiencing some of the best snorkeling around. We'll also share practical tips on snorkeling, parking, and even share a bit of history to help you make the most of each spot. Let's dive in. Our first stop takes us to the southern end of Kaanapali. Welcome to Canoe Beach. The beach gets its name from the local canoe club that operates here, and it's one of the most accessible spots in the area. There's a large public parking lot here, or you can actually walk down the Kaanapali Beach Walk path, head south, and you'll find it right next to the Hyatt Regency Resort and Spa. You'll find covered picnic tables, restrooms, and even a lifeguard on duty. It's actually the only spot with a lifeguard in Kaanapali. The best time to snorkel here is in the morning, when the winds are light and the water is at its calmest. Entry is fairly easy. You'll want to enter the water on the far left side of the beach near the lifeguard tower. One of our favorite things about this spot is pretty much right when you get in the water, you'll see tons of Hawaiian green sea turtles. They're usually near the rocky areas feeding on the algae. Just be sure to keep your distance. If you continue swimming south and head out a bit deeper, you'll come across a nice coral reef with plenty of tropical fish. You'll see more sea turtles. And on our last snorkel, we even spotted an eagle ray here, which was super cool to see. Crystal clear waters in these areas is not always guaranteed, so before you head out, be sure to check out the daily snorkel report online. It provides real-time ocean conditions for specific locations. It includes water visibility, wave action, and gives you an overall rating for safety and clarity. It takes less than a minute to review, and it can help you choose the right location and avoid the unsafe or poor visibility areas. Next on our list, we're heading to Black Rock, located right in front of the Sheraton Maui Resort and Spa. This is definitely Kaanapali's most popular snorkeling spot. If you're trying to park here in Kaanapali, you do have the option to use the free public beach parking. You're going to want to look for this blue sign that says Shoreline Access. Most of the resorts have some sort of public beach parking available. The closest one to Black Rock is in between the Sheraton and the Outrigger resorts. It's a very small lot, with only about 20 spots available. Otherwise, at nearby Whalers Village, there's a parking lot you can park in for a fee. Lots of places will validate your parking if you plan on having lunch. Whalers Village also has a pretty good sized public beach parking lot of its own. It's only about a 5 to 7 minute walk to Black Rock from Whalers Village. Enter the water directly in front of the Sheraton Maui Resort and Spa. Water entry here is usually easy. Just enter the water with the rock wall to your right. You'll usually see Hawaiian green sea turtles right away. They often come close to shore to feed on the algae. Just remember, never touch or feed the turtles. Beginner snorkelers can enjoy snorkeling close to the beach area and along the first section of rock where it's mostly protected. More experienced snorkelers can explore closer to the point and into deeper water. Black Rock might look calm and inviting, but it can be one of the most deceptive snorkeling spots on the island. The point can sometimes create strong, unpredictable currents with a sudden drop-off into deeper water, which can catch people off guard, especially if you're not a strong swimmer. If you're snorkeling here, the safest time to go is early in the morning when the water's typically calmer and visibility is the best. Stay on the inside of the point, closer to shore. Always keep an eye on the conditions. If it looks rough or you feel unsure, it's best to stay out. Black Rock can be an incredible spot, but only when you respect the conditions and you know your limits. Unfortunately, the reef area here has seen some decline in the recent years, most likely due to heavy visitor traffic. It's always a good idea to wear reef-safe sunscreen and even a UV protective shirt, just to help reduce the amount of chemicals entering the ocean. If you're feeling brave, you can jump off Black Rock into the water below. It's about a 20-foot drop. Just watch out for snorkelers before you jump. Although it's not common, in the summer months you do have the best chances of seeing spotted eagle rays here, which is pretty amazing. And in the winter months, you can actually hear the humpback whales singing underwater. You don't need any special equipment. I just use my action camera to record the sounds you're hearing right now. If you're looking to rent snorkeling gear, you can do so at one of the many beach outlets nearby. Otherwise, places like the snorkel store can sometimes offer cheaper rates, especially if you rent it for the week. Just a little black rock bonus for you that I would consider a hidden gem. You can actually take the sidewalk past the Sheraton, behind Black Rock, and get to what's called North Kaanapali Beach. You'll find the Keka'a landing pier here, which used to extend way out into the ocean. It was built in the late 1800s, and it served as a primary shipping point for the island's sugar industry. The pier was also used to bring in supplies for plantation camps. You'll find an amazing beach on this side of Black Rock, and it actually stretches for a mile down the coastline. We really enjoy the snorkeling on the inside. There's not really a ton of coral here, but you do have a really good chance of seeing lots of sea turtles. It's not as crowded as the other side of Black Rock. And like the other side of Black Rock, in the summer months, sometimes you can see spotted eagle rays here. Next, we're headed just up the beach. Not only is this spot our favorite in the Kaanapali area, it's one of our favorites on the whole island. Welcome to Kahekili Beach Park, also known as Airport Beach. It gets its nickname from the former Kaanapali Airport that operated here from 1961 until 1986, before air service moved to Kahului. This amazing spot features an incredible coral reef just offshore. The entire area in front of the beach park has great snorkeling. It's best to get here early to avoid the winds that tend to pick up in the afternoon. When the conditions are right, this can be one of the best snorkeling spots on the island. You'll also find lots of tropical fish here, and an occasional Hawaiian green sea turtle. Another big advantage here is the easy access. There's a huge parking lot, restrooms, showers, and picnic tables. It's a really convenient spot and perfect for a beach day. The park connects to the beach walk pathway that takes you to the West End Kaanapali Ocean Resort Villas and Honuakai to the north. To the south, you'll find the Kaanapali Villas and the Royal Lahaina Resort and Bungalows. So if you're staying nearby, you can walk here pretty easily. We hope you enjoyed some of our favorite snorkeling spots here in Kaanapali. For more fun things to do on Maui, be sure to watch this video next. Mahalo for watching.